if there are things you want to do, like creatively, like if you come up with some type of idea and you're kind of scared to do it because either you don't really see anybody else doing that sort of thing, or like it's something that you've never even done yourself before and you're scared to do it because of like not really knowing how people are going to perceive you, or being scared about what people are going to like think about you. I just wanted to say, like, first of all, none of that like matters. Like, it's you're definitely blocking your blessings and holding yourself back from like so many opportunities, even things just as simple as having a conversation with people. I had a lot of amazing conversations. I met a lot of different people and I connected with a lot of different people. There's some people that I met that I'm actually going to like continue to speak to, like, and it could potentially turn into a friendship. Like, it was just natural, like the way that I like clicked with some of those people, and some of those people have a lot of like similarities to me as far as like what I am pursuing and everything. And just kind of thinking about that, like I would not even have been able to like predict that, but just to think that like if I was to allow me being nervous or like being scared to like keep me from doing what I wanted to do, I would have never met those people, you know what I mean? And that is an important message, like, and even like the fact that it helped somebody. Like, it was a homeless woman that came up there, and she stopped and was like asking me some questions about how with her being homeless, she was asking me like if I knew any shelters or anything like that. And I was just like talking to her, and I actually, she ended up telling me like thank you, just like, I guess, for being out there and just like being myself. And she said that she felt like it was like really, really cool, I guess because it was like different, and like you don't usually see people out there dressed as like an avatar and selling their art and just spreading their creativity and like just being in like a positive type of energy, like positive vibe. And again, it was very, I would agree, it was very random, but I'm just flowing, so I just do what I do. But it was very cool to see that like emotional reaction on her face, and like just to see somebody like smile off of something like that was really, really very beautiful. It was very cool. And it's so kind of weird to like, that sort of thing also kind of fuels me, just to see that type of response or reaction from somebody's face, just from me being myself and just from me doing what I like to do. And I was also outside, like kind of how I am now. Like, after this video, I'm definitely about to just sit and enjoy myself. I'm not gonna get too much off the topic though, because like right now I'm like trying to speak, but like I really would like to just set this phone down and like just enjoy what I'm feeling. And I got these flowers, like I saw them and I just put them in my hair, and I guess technically I ended their life, but they were literally gonna get cut anyways because the grass is gonna get cut. But, and I also feel like they would have looked, I like how it looks, and I would have liked to put more all over my afro. But yeah, you should definitely spread your creativity, whether that's writing, and also like don't be afraid to share it just because you don't think that you're like good enough, or if you're comparing yourself to other people that maybe are in the same field or do the same thing that you do, and you're comparing your stuff to theirs, and you're like, oh well, I'm not as good as them, so I probably shouldn't share it, I'm not gonna get the same type of response. Also, low-key, like not having an expectation as well. Like, you're just creating, you're in a creative state, and you're just putting that out, and it's like you just enjoy the fact that you got to create, and you get to spread that, whether or not a whole bunch of people like it or whether or not a lot of people like it. Because like, you never know, it could be like one person that saw your stuff and it really like affected them, like the person I was talking about with the homeless woman that I met. Just off of that one response, it was very heartwarming. And I just love to show my stuff anyways, like regardless of whether or not a lot of people like it. because a lot of people did like my stuff, but even if no one did, like, I always share my stuff. I guess it's because, like, I have a thought about my own stuff. Like, I have a certain type of confidence about the things that I create outside of anyone. Like, I don't seek external validation at all from anything, whether that's my own looks, whether that's my art or anything. It is appreciative. It is appreciated though, like when people compliment my art or myself, you know, because I'm not a rude person, you know what I mean? But I definitely don't seek any validation from anything outside of me. So that could also be why the camera cut off on me. But basically, yeah, like, I don't seek external validation. So regardless if people give me positive feedback or negative feedback, regardless, I love to share my stuff, because, like, I always enjoy everything that I do, and I also always think everything I do is like really good. Like, I always think everything I do is good, even if I'm seeing that there's some things that I could either, like, fix to make it better than what it was. Like, I always know that I could do better than what I did the first time, even while knowing that I did a really good job. But regardless though, like, you definitely should share your stuff, whether or not you think that it's better, or, like, whether you think it's, like, what's the word? Just, like, first of all, don't even compare yourself to don't compare your stuff to another person's work. Because, again, there's so many different types of people in this world, and, like, the way that they perceive your work, the next person might not be perceiving it, and people might perceive it differently than how you do. So you might think your stuff isn't good enough, and somebody might see your stuff and think that it's absolutely perfect. So you should still definitely share your work, because, I don't know, it feels great to share that creativity with other people, and, like, a butterfly effect could happen as well. It's really great. But I'm gonna definitely end the video there, because my storage is depleted. So yeah, well, yeah, that's all I had to say. Thank you for watching the video. I really appreciate that. And I guess see you in the next video.